Water will not drain away from my candy washing machine after the wash. I have checked the filter at the bottom left of the machine and it is clear. What shall I check now?
Hiya, I know you've checked the filter, but if you could do the following checks, some of them you've already done but it's worth repeating, we'll try to find the cause of the problem. As the machine won't drain, this can be due to a restriction in the drain hose or a clogged filter. First, check the drain hose where it connects to the house drains. If onto a connection, take the hose off and check both for a blockage. If you have problems with scale, check to see if the drain hose is narrowed. If all okay, manually drain any residual water out of the machine. Put a shallow dish in front of the filter/pump cover. Bottom front of the machine, you may need to take a plastic cover off, slacken the cap a little to drain the water. Tighten the cap to stop the water when you need to empty the container. Once the machine is empty of water, take the cap off. Clean out any debris in there. Look into the pump housing and you'll see the pump impeller. Ensure this can turn and isn't jammed by a small piece of debris. Turn it manually, there should be some resistance and it then jumps round. It shouldn't spin freely. Remove any laundry. See if it will now reset. If it does, put the machine on spin only. Look into the open pump housing to see if the pump impeller is spinning. If it's not spinning, let me know. If all okay, refit the cap and try the machine again. Hope this helps. Let me know how it goes or if you need more help. Thanks.
Hi, thanks for your help. I've tried all this, drained the water, checked that the impeller is spinning, and put on a new wash. This worked fine. But then the next day I put on another wash, and the water didn't drain again. Do you have any idea why?
Hiya, okay, thanks for that. You didn't actually say how deep you had checked. However, you still need to check again as it's stuck with the same problem again. If another piece of debris has come through, it may have jammed the impeller. Let me know what you find. If you want my best guess, it's a blockage first, faulty pump second. Thanks.
Hi, I have done the same again and checked the impeller, it seems to be fine. One thing I couldn't do though was check the drain hose. There seem to be two pipes attached to the back of the washing machine. One is attached to the water mains. I tried to see what happened when I detached this, but water started gushing out, so I reattached it. Is this normal? 2. The other wider plastic pipe I assume is the drain hose. I couldn't check this as it's attached in a way that is impossible for me to detach it. Any suggestions? I really don't want to call the candy engineer as he will charge £150 if the problem is caused by me, so I want to see if it could be a blockage, otherwise I can assume it'll be a faulty pump. Thanks for your help.
Hiya, when you checked the pump impeller and had the machine on spin, did the impeller spin? The drain hose from the washing machine goes to the drains. The other hose comes from the water pipe. You check the drain hose at the house drains, not the machine end. Yes, if you don't turn the water off, the water will gush out of the fill hose. Thanks.
Hi, I checked the drain hose at the house drains and it is not blocked. Any other idea? I am keen to sort it out myself if it is a blockage caused by me, as this is not covered under warranty. However, I am happy to call an engineer from Candy if it seems like it is a mechanical fault, as this is covered under warranty. I'm trying to avoid calling the engineer to find out that it was a blockage that was my fault. Thanks for your help.
Hiya, okay, let's recap. The drain hose is not blocked where it connects to the house drains. The connection point to the house drains is not blocked. When the machine was empty and you had it on spin, the pump was running. You watched and saw the pump impeller spinning. Is this correct? Thanks.
Yes, that is correct. Thanks.
Hiya, okay, take the drain hose off of the connection. Clean off the end of the hose. Take out the filter. Put a rag in front, over the open housing. Blow back down the drain hose as hard as you can. Does it dislodge any debris or is it blocked? Thanks.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.